welcome to AGTV, our birthday bash show. I'm having an out-of-body experience standing here right now because we just finished a TikTok live, which was impromptu. And so if you are one of the 45 people that joined us, you got an earful, didn't you? Oh my goodness. So AGTV, we are streaming on all the other platforms. AGTV is our live stream, which we do twice a month right now. Really interested in hearing your experience. Should you want to watch more AGTV, what would it be? You can put that in the chat because we are always participating with those of you in the chat here on our website. So agtv.tv is its own URL, which is really kind of fun. But you might be watching us live on YouTube or on Facebook Live, or I don't know, did we make it to Instagram today? If we did, hello, Instagram. Oh, we did. Grayson says we're there. We are everywhere you could watch, on every screen that you could possibly watch on. How much fun is that? Me and the cat over here. This was from Fan Mail Friday. I thought I needed a guest for the birthday bash, and I mean, we have a special guest in the show today who's not a cat, a real live person. But what's so fun is that, we've been celebrating this birthday of mine all month long. We actually started on the 17th of July. Amazing, because it's been, I have so much gratitude for all that has happened. And if you want to see what has happened, you should go back and watch all the Fan Mail Fridays for the last month and a half. And we continue. We're going to be continuing into September with it because it just doesn't stop. So very exciting. Everything in today's show, we have put together birthday-oriented things. That's why I called it Birthday Bash. Not just for me, it's for you, that you send the birthday cards. And it's all the great things that we make. So we have sentiments and paper kits, and we have things that we've made bundles just for you. And in the show today, we have our Create event. So it's everybody's birthday. It's on sale, and it's amazing. And we have things for summertime crafting, and we have things that only our members have seen, which is really exciting. So if you are just joining us for the first time, I'd love for you to identify yourself in the chat here on AGTV. If you're chatting on YouTube or Instagram or Facebook, my team is in those chats. But if you want to shop the show, you got to click over to AGTV because it's the coolest buying experience that we offer is AGTV, because all the things that are in the show, they bubble up as I talk about them, and you can just easily add them to the cart, keep watching. You can even check out and keep watching. So I'm going to start off with a really great birthday bundle we made just for you. We made a birthday card making kit just for this show. Oh, hi everybody. Thanks for the really sweet birthday messages. And people are joining us from all over the globe. I just saw that someone had joined us at 6 a.m. anticipating the show in Canada. How fun. I love that. Okay, hello to all the Griffinites in all the state groups, and you know each other because you've been to Create. Remember this. Okay, look what we did. So this is our birthday card making bundle. This is our gorgeous antique botanical cards, 36 envelopes, 36 cards. And then the birthday greetings embellishments. Okay, this is coming as a set, and it's got some crazy wonderful price to it. Let me just make sure I know what it is. Okay, right, $69.95 is 41% off if you bought those two things separately. My goodness. All right, so it's a total of 356 pieces to make those 36 cards. So that's 10, that's easy math. That's 10 amazing embellishments on the front of the card. And if you're already thinking, oh, when is the new birthday kit coming? That is coming in January. All right, so 36 amazing, beautiful cards from a collection that was only available at Crop at Home 5. And then all of these beautiful things were originally a refill kit from a previous card making kit. And these are the card toppers. These are so easy to use because all you do is you pick one, and you stick one. All right, and then the card's done. Or you can further embellish with the beautiful things that come in the embellishment set. We've got balloons and we've got cakes and these, we've got even party hats and lovely foil embellishments. So many ways of doing this, but I'm gonna show you how simple and easy it is to take a card. This is what I think is really unique about our product line is you take any card, right, and any, we have the Baroque dies coming up in this show today. That's on vellum, really beautiful. And so these embellishments are the flat ones that are in the kit, okay? So they're coming in this lovely bundle. Then you've got that gorgeous card topper, so let's just move those out. Okay, and so I could be done right here, but because you're getting so many pieces, 356, you can cut them apart, you can change the sentiment, and you can create your own birthday card. I'm gonna keep doing this because I have been told that this is mesmerizing to go from this to this. And granted, we've used some die cutting. We are using the Baroque dies. Oh, and look at the lilacs. Oh, that's just so beautiful. I'm gonna do a whole one-sided thing there because we're gonna put the cake and a present or two right there in the middle. Best wishes for a very happy birthday. So many Leo birthdays, so many August birthdays in the Griffinite community. Happy to say happy birthday to all of you. Oh, so fun. Okay, yes, that Baroque die set is really gorgeous. So if you are, you've got lots of things in your craft room. You've got this. This is from the birthday pulley die set, right? That's a frame. So I want to start talking to you now about looking at what you own and repurposing it, bringing it out, using it again, and using pieces and parts of it because the show has that theme today. We are going to be looking at the things that we already have or we've already experienced and we have run out. There are some amazing things in the birthday show that you can craft with. So I love the fact that it all goes together. This is the butterfly concentric dies that we just opened up to our members, AG members, on Monday. If you missed the auto ship with the launch of the Empress Elite, we are offering this set to our members right now. So exciting. Okay, members only. We'll be talking about membership a little later in the show today as well. So lovely. All of these things are so pretty. The pastel colors, the antique botanical palette is something that is, to me, very specifically Anna Griffin and the roots of where I started back in 1994 with all these beautiful antique engravings. And so antique botanical, we just called it that so that you knew it was floral, but all of this beautiful old line art and these custom made engraved borders that we put on the cards, this is the perfect jumping off point for anything that you want to create, and the palette is really, really beautiful. So I'm thinking that if you need to send a birthday card today, this is a little bundle that is going to take you a long way. And it might look familiar to you, and you might have leftovers from previous card kits. All of it's going to go together in a way that only our products do. Oh, so cute. All right, Mary Pat says, I love my Anna membership, and Mary Beth says, this is gorgeous. Shout out, I saw Helen, one of the first comments that we had in the show today. Shout out to the A-team in Chicago. And if you've been playing along, this is our last week for the Facebook contest where we've been giving away create tickets, and you have to, it's a selfie with a sentiment. You got to take a selfie with your favorite sentiment to win this week. But we are going to give away a create ticket in today's show, which is like we're just doubling up on the giveaway. So we're gonna, the new items are going to be given away at the end of the show, and then you could enter for your chance to win a ticket to create. And all you have to do, I'm going to set it up now, and this is for those of you that are in the chat on AGTV. I want you to tell us where, one of our themes for Create this year is kindness. And so this one is, how about we do the generosity? That's it. Okay, sorry. It's generosity is our second day theme. And so where have you been generous with your craft supplies? That's a fun one. Where have you been generous with your craft supplies? Tell us in the chat for your chance to win. That is a ticket that is on sale today for $385. It's worth $1,500 worth of materials and tools and all the learning that you can stand. So much fun. Okay, coming back with a brand new die set that I'm really excited about. That's funny. There's a new title. So in what I see that you don't see is this giant preview screen, and Grayson's now talking to me at the bottom of it, which is really funny. Oh look, we're getting lots of people sharing how they've been generous with their craft supplies. So thank you for participating. That's how we know we're doing our job. Oh, Evelyn is here, and she says, I saw it, I'm not sure who she's responding to, but Evelyn was here in the studio with us on Monday. Must mean you're back safe and sound in Florida. And she got to see these dies as well. All right, so this is our beautiful Harlequin bow die set. It's a ribbon board, a memo board, like in the front of our office where the walls are completely upholstered, and we put the cards from Fan Mail Friday inside the ribbons. And we've got a shadow layer that's a perfect little corner round, and then a bow and a tag. And this was designed to tuck the embellishments inside. And so what's so nice about this is it does go in easily. Maybe your favorite tea embellishments. Maybe you want to send a kitty cat Christmas card. You know, we like kitty cats around here. This is so easy. So we do get an idea sheet for maybe seashells, teacups, birthday presents, and lots of Christmas ideas. And this was, I remember making one of these as a scrapbook page at one of the very first CKU events that I did way back. It would probably have been in 2000 or 2001, which was Creating Keepsakes University. I went to a local store and I was like, okay. She was like, can you do a little demo for us? And I was like, sure. And I made a toile background and a memo board out of paper, and it was, I bet some of you watching were part of that event. But okay, so here's what's beautiful about that. This is now an overlay. It's a full background, and the ribbon is embossed and the bow is ready to go. But look at the big pieces, right? So the pieces that came out, so I would encourage you to cut this die out of multiple colors of cardstock and then go back and inlay these big pieces, because it's really easy to do. And it'll create something very unique every time. So here, I don't know why we're covering up this beautiful gold, but look at that. I think I'd cut the card front off. This is our lovely tufted paper, and so we're going to put the Harlequin bow die over the tufted paper. That's really kind of fun. Lots of dimension. We've got some lovely little birthday tags and stickers and things coming up later in the show. So we're going to put that little tag there, and we're going to put the bow back on top of itself at a little offset so it looks 3D. Okay, how many of you would be generous with your leftover embellishments and by adding the Harlequin bow die? And you could just, don't stick them down, just put them in there and then send the card to your favorite crafty friend, right? Love this, so it becomes a gift, okay? Love the idea of this. We have, ways of, look, little dresses and fancy papers and fussy cut. Oh wow. And then I'm thinking that if you're thinking about making something really unique for Christmas, This die set it's quick, right? It's very easy to create the entire card front and not have to really worry about the composition because it's already been made by the die. This is nice to put a frame over top to make it look like even more important. So many ways to use this. I like this. Love this. Love each one of these. Okay, so excited. Kathy's donated hundreds of her cards to an elderly care facility and to our church for birthdays and sympathy. That's so fantastic. So thank you. Continue to answer in the chat. To win a ticket to create, you have to enter by saying how you've been generous with your craft supplies. Because we're watching and reading, and we will give away that ticket at the end of the show. So exciting. Okay, we have a very special guest coming up next, and we'll be right back. Hello, Charlotte.
Hey, Anna.
How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Did you know you have starred in all kinds of things with us. You sent me a great video
Yes.
that we used to promote Create, and I, gosh, when you tell everybody about you, I was like, I know you. Tell everybody where you're from.
Yes. My name is Charlotte Jones, and I'm from Birmingham, Alabama, and I am a pediatric nurse at the Children's Hospital here. I've been a nurse for 25 years, and I've been there for 20, and I have been creating for a while. I started using your products years ago, and now it's my go-to for everything.
Oh, I like that. That's so fantastic. So tell me, when you did. So you've done 2 events so far?
Yes, I did Create 10 and then Crop at Home 5.
I love it. So when you did it was Crop at Home 5 that you did the video for, I think.
Yes.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. So tell everybody, we're getting ready to, gosh, November will be here before we know it. We're under the 90-day mark now. We're celebrating generosity, gratitude, and kindness. Is there any one of those themes that you think is most like you?
Oh, generosity. For Create 10, I made the treat boxes, and I made treat boxes for all my coworkers at work, and I bought all these little trinkets to put in them, and I probably made over 20 boxes. It took me about 3 weeks to make them all, but I made them all, and I filled them, put little tags on them with their names on them, and I took them to work, and I gave them out over a course of 2 weeks leading up to Christmas, and they loved the items in the box, but they liked the box most of all. They didn't even want to open it. They thought the boxes were so cute, and like, how did you make this? I'm like, Anna Griffin, she can make anything.
Oh, I love that. We do make it easy, but it's you, and it's your generosity that really is what's called forth, and where you're making something for someone else. And I think it's the best feeling in the world when we're generous with one another. Don't you think?
I do. I love your products. I also teach a crafting class at camp for cancer survivors twice a year, and I take your card kits, and campers that come in, even male campers that come in, I can't do this. I'm like, I'm going to guide you step by step. I lay everything out. They put it together. They are totally amazed at what they can create. And I'm like, make sure you sign the back. But I didn't make this. I'm like, you made this every step of the way. You picked out the embellishments. You glued everything down. You wrote sentiment on the inside. You made this card. I just provided the products. But you made the card yourself, so it's personal. So that's how I also give a lot of my products out, is I give them to cancer survivors for them to take to their loved ones. So they come to camp thinking about somebody else, and then they take that product home to their loved ones.
Oh, that is certainly a gift from your heart, and that it makes such a difference for people. Charlotte, you just make me smile. You know, one of the things that's really unique about our Create events is how many people join us, you know, event after event after event. So if you could tell somebody that has not participated what they might not know, could you share something that was meaningful during the last event for you?
It was overwhelming. I was completely amazed at how generous the amount of items you get in the Create box or the Crop at Home box, and then the community of people that you meet during the Create. It's amazing. Even after the chat groups, I hopped around a couple of times, and we were making something, and we had a problem with how to put this together, and people will get on there and give you tips on, oh, use this to get this to stick down, use this, and then you meet people from other states, and I met a lot of people right here in Alabama, and some people right down the road from where I live, and if it wasn't for Create, I never would have met them.
Oh, and you know what's so amazing, Charlotte, is that the people that you've met in the Create events, they're saying hello to you in the chat. And so you'll have to watch the replay of today's show so that you can see all your shout outs. And Joy Sampson, when I just saw, she was like, oh, Charlotte, hey. So thank you so much for joining us and sharing your generosity and your generous spirit with all of the things that you're doing in your community and what you did for us today. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. I'll see you in November.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, so fantastic. Okay, we're coming right back, and we're going to look at the Create box just for fun. Oh, it's so fun. We just, I don't know if you saw, for everybody that's joining us on YouTube, yesterday I posted an invitation to Create on our YouTube channel. That's where everything lives, is our, you know, all of our video assets. So if you ever want to learn how to make something, our Charm School videos are there, our some product videos are there, how-tos, lots of things. But I did invite you to this event if you're thinking about coming, as we're getting down right to the wire. Because usually what happens, so today's we have a price. The ticket is normally much more expensive than this year's ticket. It's this year's ticket is $410 regularly priced, and today it's $385. It is one box full of 880 pieces, 44 brand new dies, and paper collections, papers made expressly for the event. There are embellishments, there are rub-on transfers, there's ribbon, there's amazing stuff in this box, and we go day by day, and we have, it's shipping to you in this gorgeous box that is covered in our jasmine pattern. Okay, let's look at that before I move it away. So this is going to be on its way to you in October, right around the mid-October. And what's so exciting about it is that we get together ahead of the event, and we do all the prep work. And we've learned, because this will be our 17th event, we just keep perfecting it, and so we've learned that you feel better and more comfortable when you are prepared, and so the prep videos are exactly that. Okay, so I would encourage you to watch the invitation video, which is also going out as an email, but this is the cardstock for day one. There are 3 classes every day. They're 90 minutes. Jasmine, this is Jasmine, and it is so incredibly beautiful. We have single-sided cardstock and foil stamped cardstock, but we also have beautiful double-sided cardstock in this set. And this is something that was made just for you and just for the event. It's really gorgeous. That's our day of gratitude and our day of generosity. Again, we're doing, each day we are doing things that are everyday projects, and we're doing holiday projects. Look, there's Jasmine for holiday, and this is so unbelievably gorgeous. This 300 GSM cardstock, so we're talking about the good stuff. There's the Harlequin bow in paper form, so if you pick that die up, you'll enjoy using it during Create. It's not part of the event, but we have some of the most gorgeous things. So that was day 2, that's generosity. I'm sorry, this is generosity. That was gratitude. We're gonna be making cookie boxes, and we're gonna be doing, we're gonna be gifting, and we're gonna be talking to each other in the way that we want to express our, our kindness. And that, like, this is the kindness day. Sorry, we start off with gratitude, then we move to generosity, then we do kindness. But the point of it is that as crafters and as people that care about others, we're going to be making some of the most beautiful things that you will not only come away, from the event with, you will have that learning that you will pay forward and you will use wherever you are spreading this kind of joy. So the dies are really extraordinary. These are tags. This is an antique post box. We're making a gratitude journal, but we're using the dies, all of the dies during the event, every single one of them in different ways, okay? And what that means is you're going to be able to create, and well, you'll look at your die sets completely different after the event. And we will have, we start beginner and intermediate advanced in our finishing school curriculum, and we do that at Create too. Every single day we'll do beginner, intermediate, advanced. It's all on a private platform. You can go back and watch the live classes anytime. If you have participated in past events, ever since we went virtual, almost all of them are still there. We just changed to a new platform. So my goodness, so exciting. And if you're thinking about, we have a shop pay on our website, so you can divide that $385 over 4 payments, which makes it a little easier, because I understand that it's a considered purchase. Okay, so, oh, how fun. Kathy says I have one of those old post boxes on my front porch. I love that. We're gonna make some stuff with it. Very exciting. Okay, I'm coming back with our Baroque concentric die set, and I think you're gonna love it. I like that we're elevating the excitement. We didn't open ticket sales until the 1st of June. And so it was a really big deal. By the time Create finally came into existence, there was a few days there that we thought we weren't going to be able to have it. But I'm just so excited because, challenge was accepted and expectations will be exceeded, and you can count on me for that. All right, 3D Baroque concentric dies. We want to talk about the most beautiful die. This one, it looks like a piece of art that you might hang on the wall. What happens with it is that it engraves and embosses and die cuts in such a beautiful way. It's very fluid, the design of this. It's very swirly and curly, but I'm thinking that this would make some of the most beautiful Christmas cards. So a gorgeous set. If you have, you would have not seen this for sale by itself until now, unless you are an AG member, I'm going to transform the paper just so that you can see how unbelievably elaborate this is. It's a gorgeous die. So we launched the Empress Elite last year on HSN, and you know, our brand new die cutting machine. It's so amazing, and look at that. So a 3D die does all of that in one single pass, and I think that there's nothing like this. So gorgeous, and it's so effortless. And so we make the concentric shapes so you can have a shadow layer, and then we add a little foam adhesive to the back of this. We do. If you were an AG member, you know you have already seen this, because this was part of one of our shows, right? We love to release things to our membership first, and that's one of the many perks of being a member. Okay, birthday wishes. Love that. Pink and copper and rose gold. Look at that. Maybe a little faded rose to give you a different color story. But this die is appropriate for every single occasion, just because of that gorgeous design. Now, if you've ever looked at these and go, what's familiar about this die set to me? Why do I relate to this in a particular way? My archive is full of antique ephemera, and we take the clues, right? So the start, the stop, the thick, the thin, we take all of those clues in the design of every product that we make, and it's all original. And what's so special about that is that you know that you're buying the very best quality die, the tool that you'll use over and over and over again, because we put it together with you in mind. Okay, so love that. Baroque concentric frame dies. They're 3D, so they engrave, emboss, and die cut at the same time. Okay, we're coming back with a matte foil paper set. That's a multi-color set that you haven't seen, again, unless you're a member. Now, we call this Phoebe because last November at Create 10, you'll notice that we've stopped numbering our Create events because the whole thing's been reinvented. But it's a biannual craft event called Create, Anna Griffin Create. So exciting. But last year we had some amazing brand new foil colors in the Create box, and what I'm trying to get it all fanned out here for you so that you can see, we lovingly called it Phoebe because it matches the main print in our Phoebe collection. And see, this is this 8x12, so we have rose and gold, Paris green, we have a beautiful sort of blue, a silver, lavender, and that blue. Look at that, that gorgeous cobalt blue and red. Okay, there's 40 sheets. There are 8 different colors. There's 40 sheets, 5 sheets of each color. This is the size of our large cutting mat for the Empress machine. And you can see where, like if you were making something like one of our, boxes, shadow box dies, or you were doing some larger project like scrapbooking, this is why you want the 8x12. Slim line, right? Full 12-inch borders. Lots of ways to look at that. This is the best card because it's got the Paris green and the new blue. So pretty, and you can tell. Look, there's the lavender. If you're you love lavender, there we have a little bit of that gorgeous color. Oh, so pretty. Okay, I would say this is a supplement. So luxury matte foil, 40 sheets, 8x12s. 8 colors, 5 each of the color palette. If you love that, tell us in the chat. Yeah, we love the foil paper. We know that. Yes, we do. Okay, coming up. So for those of you that got the Advent die calendar from last year, right? I want you to get it out. Remember, if you got it, okay, it has the tags, makes the tags, because I've got a really special thing that you can add to it. We'll be right back. funny. When we, I feel like, a scientist in a laboratory when we're creating all these amazing products. And so last year was our very first creative tag advent calendar, completely sold out, not available anymore. And I'm sure you're going, okay, well, what's this year's advent calendar? Guess what? It's ornaments. It's paper ornaments. Oh, and they are so darn cute. They're perfect for the cat, batting them around on the bottom of the tree. Yeah, it's coming. It's coming October 7th. We are going to be, that's for HSN. You're going to see it. If you're a fan of AGTV, you're going to mark your calendars for the September shows because you're going to be seeing a lot of really interesting things. And the advent calendar included. Okay, so what was lovely about this was it had dies on the inside of all the little windows that made tags, okay? And so it did stuff like this, all right? And so I put, well, not this, they were there for Christmas. This is this. Okay, so we made a refill, but we made it for birthdays. And so birthday bash, right? So amazing, right? Each inside this thing, there's 156 pieces. There's 48 card layers. They're individually bagged, which is really neat. So you have twine, you have sentiments, you have 2 layers of cardstock, you have embellishment stickers. And what's so neat about this is this was the brainchild of our friend Claire McDonald, who was using the dies from her craft room to further the amazing advent calendar. And she was, would you make a refill for birthday? And I was like, I'll do anything for you because that's just how Claire and I roll. So you can thank her in the chat, okay? So amazing. All right, so each one of these is laid out like this, and so the cardstock is printed on the back for and from, and you have lots of ways to put these together. Now, what I love about this is that I like having all the things in the right place. And as a stationer, this is the proper way to do this for Anna from all the Griffinites. That's how this works. So if you get creative with the dies that you had in the advent calendar, this is one way to go about recreating something with I think it was 26 dies in the set. Well, I think what you might want to really think about is that we have some dies in the show that are coming up in the next item where you can use the tiny little dies in your craft room from all your die sets to create tags. You don't have to have the advent dies. And then as you're planning all this pretty paper, you see all the foil on it, right? Just nest things, use the, let me just make sure I show this properly for you, Lisa. I got it, okay. So cutting out, she was so clever to use the scraps, okay, of the cardstock. So this is how it comes, right? So you have a double-sided piece, and this is a cutout. This was the scrap from cutting this one, right? See, it came out of the middle. Then all we're doing is decorating it, right? I'm going to put the present on the inside. A little foam adhesive is going to make this, very dimensional. But saving these scraps, so this came from the extra piece of that. There's 2 of each, right? So many ways to do this, and make them all at once and then save them, because we're always giving, especially if we're in the spirit of generosity. We're always giving to another, and one of these little tags is exactly what's needed to finish off whatever it is that you have spent so much time and thought in your gift giving. Okay, so individually packaged, the whole thing, our birthday tag refill. Love it. Okay, we're coming back with, this is a big die set with a whole lot of fun, and it's a bundle, so don't go away. Okay, now if you're just joining us, never fear, you didn't miss anything because all of our AGTV shows are available on demand. And if you go to the landing page of annagriffin.com, right at the top it says watch, and that watch takes you to agtv.tv and you can see the live streams, which is really fun. And for those of you that might not have joined us in 2022 for Create, some of you didn't. We did the most amazing thing. And so today we have bundled two things together. This is our explosion box die set. Great to make tags with. Okay, explosion box die set, lots of metal there, plus our house die cuts and embellishments. Now together, this is going to make the coolest of the cool. Teeny tiny boxes. And if you joined us for TikTok Live a little earlier today, we talked about how, great things can come in small packages. This is no accident. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the explosion box itself. Okay, so we have a happy birthday. It looks like a little cake, doesn't it, the way that it's decorated? When you take the lid off, because there's a die for the lid and there's a die for all the sides, and then there are instructions, step-by-step instructions for putting all of this together. That's an explosion box. It's a nice size, right? It's bigger than most of them that are die related. And so again, there's something really fun about having a set that demystifies something difficult. But your bundle has a house, right? It has a house to put on top of the box and all the decorations to have the cutest house with the picket fence and the happily ever after. All right, so there you go, right? So lovely. Right? Every little panel decorated can be, you could have, we have boxes here that people have made where there are Christmas trees on the inside, and that there's a sentiment on every single paddle. There are so many ways to create with these, and I'll never forget Crystal making, I hope you're joining us, Crystal, for your shout out. Crystal making me an explosion box for, I think it was our 25th anniversary of the company. So now we're 31 years old. So it's been a minute, but it's still here up there in the front of our office, right underneath all those Harlequin bow die cards on the walls, which, she had Griffinites put messages on the inside of the explosion box, and every single person, every single part of it was a different person. And I remember just bawling my eyes out when I got it, and I called her, and it was just such an amazing thing. And then here we are giving you the dies that create this experience over and over and over again with, just all new every single time. So I love that part about AGTV is that we are always making sure, because we have so many new customers and we have so many people that are just joining us, and you're not late, right? If you've been with us forever, then you probably know everything that you've ever bought. But if you just saw us like on HSN, or you just randomly found us on, on social media, we say welcome. We say that we have the most fun here on AGTV, and it is like the highlight of what I do. And that's what you do. You make your own live stream, and then you show up and you stream. Heather's laughing. That's true. That's just how we roll over here. This matching my shirt. Look at that. So you're getting the die cuts, you're getting the dies to create the box. And if we had do we have the instruction sheet so I could show it? That would be fun. If we don't, it's all right. Okay. Can you tell? Thanks, I did show it at the top, but I don't know that I went through it like this. This is the important part. We tell you what to cut, and we've got this beautiful overlay die, which if you like to make square cards, use that for such. But you make a cross with the long pieces, and then you overlap them, and then we tell you where to put the adhesive so that the box opens and closes properly, especially by making the lid. So we like to walk you through it step by step, and so exciting. Okay, I'm coming back with an engraved sentiment die set that you sure might have missed. Did somebody say cocktail? It's 12:46 in the East Coast. Oh, how funny. All right. I love celebrating with champagne, right? And we have a die set that's full of champagne right here, the toasting glasses. So this is a set of 10 dies that deboss. They basically engrave art and words into the beautiful paper. So cheers to you. Let's celebrate. Birthday greetings. Happy birthday. There's a heart, a star, a balloon, and some champagne and a cake, and congratulations. Now, if you blinked and you were enamored with the Empress Elite launch last year, these were on that day. They have not been seen since, and we saved them for the birthday celebration, the bash, right? So this is really a neat thing because you'll never run out of sentiments. So if you think, oh, I have stickers, I've used them all up, but you know, this is a tool. This is something that will happen over and over and over again, and it'll look different every time you put in a different color paper. So maybe you got the Phoebe foil and you're like, oh, okay, let's use that. Okay, let me just get this. We have to, oh, that's nice. Okay, look at that. So, ching. Okay. Cheers to you and birthday greetings. I love this. I would add a little ribbon, make a little rosette behind this, make it into something that you might wear. So many ways to adorn birthday cards, right? And celebrate. Look, make a cake, a 3-layer cake. That's the die. Make 3 colors of balloons, right? Make a 2-layer sentiment. This is so versatile. So if you've got them, I'm sure you're going to be hunting through the craft room all afternoon for the celebration sentiment dies. I know our team probably had to get this to happen. All right, look at that. Cheers to you. It's funny how many products we make in a year. It's not even quite a year yet for this. My goodness. We make hundreds and hundreds of products a year, and I don't know how you keep up. I can't keep up anymore. It's like if you ask me, gosh, do you have it? My answer is always yes. We have it, we had it. If we have it to give you, we will. And in this particular instance, you know, this is really fun to see this again and be reminded of that incredible machine launch. Okay, so these are the things that you want to use year after year. There we go, champagne for everybody, or a little sparkling cider or whatever. It's probably early where everybody is. It's not after lunch, but you know, my dad was so fun. He would always say, well, it's 5 o'clock somewhere, and you know, and okay, yeah, now we're really getting punchy. But that was, you know, it was always, you know, that was 5 o'clock for him. Fine. And as he got older, you know, 5 o'clock became 10 o'clock. So, you know, I wasn't judging. You know, whatever made him happy, whatever makes you happy. I think champagne is a great way to celebrate. Okay, I love that. Okay, I have. Oh wow, we've got some stickers coming up for birthdays, and this looks like a big bundle too. So stay tuned. All right. Okay, so this is a set of 2. I love this. All right, so we have mini birthday stickers and sentiments. Then we have the birthday celebration stickers and sentiments for 160 total. This is the all you need, all you're gonna need. And you see we have cakes in different colors, we have different fonts, we have different sentiments, but 160 where we have given you the prettiest little iced cupcakes. We have beautiful dimensional presents, right, with the ribbon and the whole thing. Cheers to another year. Best birthday wishes. Celebrate you. And these were the original ones where we made the little hats, and there's a champagne bottle. And again, best birthday wishes. Really beautiful things. So I know when you're crafting, the birthday cards are the things that you're going to make the most of. That's just, you know, a fact. We were just talking about how, Christmas and making all the Christmas cards is like, oh, that's this time of year. But this is something, if you spend your time making a few birthday cards every week, right, you can get yourself ahead of all the birthdays. I mean, I'll blink and it'll be my birthday again, I'm sure. So we have a lot of birthdays coming up to celebrate. So let's see. Let's start with, let's do some. All right, I love this with the little Baroque dies. Look at that. Okay, we need a cake, and we need a present, and I think we need a cupcake. This is non-calorie stuff, right? This is sweet and calorie-free. All right, how about the big old cake, right? What are you gonna decorate the big old cake with, the layer cake? Well, we're gonna use hats and presents, and look at that. So best wishes. I think I'm gonna just stick that right there. Oh, and maybe we want some balloons. I don't think it's gonna be a cake by the time I'm done. There we go. It's an easel card. If you've got this, this is a lovely way to add that wonderful little fancy, remember these come in that, oh, pretty. Little row of flowers. Okay, not a lot that is new about this. I think that you probably have used it up, right? You've probably had some of these things in our big mega card kits, and if you missed me saying that earlier, there is a new one coming in January 2026. We made it for the last July, and lots of things happened, and so it's patiently waiting for us for January. And I think if you love AGTV, you'll probably be seeing it here first, but that should not prevent you from making 160 birthday cards right now with these amazing stickers. They're so pretty. This is like a fiesta of color and style and fonts and presents and cupcakes, and love that. Okay, Mary Pat's birthday is September 7th, and it's a big milestone. Happy birthday early. Oh my goodness. Okay, all right, now, I got one more card kit, and then we're gonna be giving away some stuff, so thank you for hanging out with us. We'll be right back with our tropical card kit. Right, now this I have seen on all of our social media accounts, the people loving this kit, and so it came out a little earlier. I think it came out in May. The Simply Tropical Card Making Kit. We haven't made a lot of Simply kits this year. This one I felt like was really missing because it's a way of celebrating a beautiful color palette, right? But it's also, the sentiments are about encouragement. And if you've ever seen one of these kits, every single thing is included in the kit. So we have hibiscus and palm trees and beautiful tropical flowers, and then these uplifting sentiments, gold foil embellishments, pre-tied ribbons, and then then we have the card layers. So there's 12 card layers and 12 shaped cards, foam adhesive, and 12 envelopes. So this is Tutti Frutti in its color array of color. Lots of fun with seashells and so many beautiful colors. But there it is. So you make each day brighter. Sunny greetings, okay? And on the inside, thanks for being my friend. So these are about friendship, sending you love and light, and I love this. All right, so we already had sunny greetings and this one. Let's look at another one. All right, positive vibes, people. Love that. Great things are coming your way. And this is not false positivity. This is authentic positivity. Warm wishes from a sunny place. It warms my heart just like you. Isn't that lovely? Okay, so I don't know about you, where you are, but this morning it was 58 degrees here in Atlanta, and you don't see me talking to you, but it was 58 degrees in Atlanta. Believe it or not, like I have on almost long sleeves. But what was so great about it was I forgot that the seasons were changing. I mean, I knew everybody had gone back to school, but I was like, what? It's under 60 and it's been 100 every day. And I'm sure it's going to 90 something, but I'm not complaining, not at all. So, but I was really excited about the cooler temperatures. Okay, this little hothouse flower is not gonna bloom unless it's 100, but look at that. Love this. Love the flowers. There's a whole different, vibe to this card kit because we wanted it to be something that you felt, you felt happy when you receive it or craft with it, right? So we're talking about beautiful turquoise and blue and pink and orange, coral, so many ways to create with this amazing kit. Did you like this? Oh, Debbie says it's 39 in Michigan this morning. Uh-oh. Okay, 52 in Pittsburgh. Everybody's got a cold snap. But we're doing something tropical here. Yes, we are. No, there's no HSN show in September. The next HSN event is October the 7th. And so excited to have a lot of new things. Okay, so AG delivers flowers in every single season. That's true. That is true. I've never met a flower I didn't love. So, there's some tropical ones that are not my favorite, but I will not, I will not throw them in the trash. Okay, so pretty. Look at that. I'm gonna make the palm tree and the sunny greetings. We need some more flowers. Love that. Every one of these is really fun and something that you could do with your girlfriends. Maybe you've still got a vacation coming up this year and you're like, all right, I'm going to take something where I'm going to show my gratitude to all the people. I know one person that's going to Mexico, not me. One person that's going to Mexico that needs to take this with her and wear with her fancy flip-flops. There we go. Right? We'll just pretend like we're on the White Lotus. Okay. Whoa, warm wishes. Oh my goodness. All right. Every one of these really beautiful. Love each part of it. And I hope you do too. This is fun. This is a project kit. It is something fully intended to just be that, right? So that you can spend your time thinking about the person that the card's going to. Spend your time getting it into the mail instead of worrying about, did everything go together? Do I have the right things, right? So Simply Tropical Card Making Kit. So exciting. Okay, so here, let's see. I have all kinds of things, right? I have one last, we have a giveaway, and but I want the, okay. So our AGTV shows are coming up on September the 10th. And our next, we have a bunch in September. Well, I think we have three AGTV shows. But the first one's September 10th, and then members only is going to be September 16th. And so if you're an AG member, one of the things that we do is a private live stream for our members every single month. And it's really fun because there's like super sales and members only products and just all these things and really great sneak peeks and then there's finishing school, which is we're dropping a new class today called Magnificent Transfers, and that's just for our members, right? So you learn how to work with rub-ons, and we do 3 projects and look inside the project box. But there's 700 of those classes, which is amazing in finishing school. And so there are, and you get 10% off of your orders all the time. So members, your Create ticket is $369 always. Isn't that fun? So it's $99 a year or $12.50 a month. And if you like it, great. Okay, so we have lots of you in our membership, and we love you the most. My mom would always say that. I love you the most. And then I would like question that. Most who? Who am I compared to? It isn't funny. Okay, do you do that? All right, I have a Create ticket to give away. So let me do that first. And this is so this person says this is all about generosity with your craft supplies. This person says, I love to donate my craft supplies to the Boys and Girls Clubs and to Guardian Ad Litem Gal. Guardian Ad Litem. I don't know this. For children in foster care. Oh, how wonderful. They all need to know love and to experience creating with their own hands. Amen. Oh, I love that. Betsy Meek said that. Betsy Meek, you're coming to Create. And we will see you in November. And thank you for saying that. And thank you for everybody that participated in the giveaway by sharing how you were generous, because that's the thing. We all want to be generous, and we all really, I'm going to be generous right now. We're going to give away the Harlequin bow dies. Let's see let me just make sure I have all the things that we're giving away. We have the Harlequin bow die, we have the Baroque 3D concentric dies, and the Celebration dies. 3 die sets, 3 winners, 3 separate winners. You have to answer a question in the chat. Betsy's getting lots of congratulations. Oh, that was funny. Annie Laura says, I was just generous to myself. I bought Create. Yay! Oh, how exciting. That's really fun. So I'm glad. Annie Laura, it wouldn't be the same without you. I think we met originally in one of the Create events a long time ago. My goodness. Okay, so our Harlequin bow dies, this is a question you're going to answer, okay, in the chat. Our Harlequin bow dies are reminiscent of what wall? What wall did I talk about? And you can answer in the chat, and the right answer for number 20, 21, and 22. So what wall did I talk about for those beautiful things? See, yeah, very good. I'm so glad. Yeah, it's right there in the front of our office in the lobby of the building. All the fan mail is it's all tucked into ribbons, and the walls are upholstered with one of our fabrics. And even though the sun shines, faded it all, it doesn't fade the creativity that lives there with us and greets every single person that walks in this door. And you're here with us all the time. So thank you for that. Oh, we got lots of winners. I wish I could give everybody some. Okay, so mark your calendars, okay? September 10th, next AGTV, and members only September 16th. And so many exciting things coming up next month. And as we walk to the end of this year, wow, it's hard to believe time really flies, doesn't it? Thanks for joining us, everybody. We'll see you again next time. Bye for now.